fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Wednesday, the 8th of February, 2023. I hope you are keeping well, and if you've just woken up like I have had a good night's sleep, which I certainly did not. It turned out it got really hot in the night, so hot that I had to turn on the aircon. I prefer to sleep without air conditioning, but I was annoyed by mosquitoes. And then it got so hot I had to turn on the aircon, and then it got so cold I had to turn it off again, and so I did not have a particularly good night's sleep. And then I couldn't go back to sleep after, that kind of stuff. I hate that when you wake up and then can't get back to sleep afterwards. That's quite annoying. Okay, let's see what's happening in the world. Those of us who have been on the internet long enough will remember the various flavors of search engines that we've been through. Ask Jeeves, do you remember that one? Of course, Yahoo was the most popular one for a long time, and that's the one that people mostly went to. And it was pretty bad, actually. All of those things were not very good. None of those things were very good until Google came along, which was really revolutionary because it actually kind of found most of the things that you were looking for and fairly quickly as well. Over the years, it's kind of tried to force its advertised sites upon us. Some searches more than others, but they have to make money somehow, I suppose. But anyway, it's been pretty good, I must say, and it still is pretty good, although there are definitely things that it can't find very easily. I tried to search yesterday for something I was looking for, and it didn't really come up with an answer. Well, does anybody remember Bing? That failed attempt by Microsoft to challenge Google. I mean, it was pathetic, really. And then sometimes they actually were using Google, I think, at times to try and run their searches. I think they were sometimes when you put a search into Bing, it would try to go off and ask Google if it couldn't come up with a decent answer itself. I'm not sure that's true, but anyway, it felt like that sometimes. But anyway, Microsoft is fighting back. Because they are at the moment funding this ChatGPT, this thing that's become very popular across the internet, an artificial intelligence chatbot, and where you can type in long questions, and it seems they are going to incorporate this into Bing. So Bing is coming back, but Google, of course, being number one in search technology, is fighting back, and they have apparently introduced, or are, I'm not sure are introducing their own form of AI, and I presume going to incorporate it into their search as well. So that's all good news in finding stuff on the ever-expanding and unlimited internet. So good news for consumers, I think, there. Right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku. This is the medium-level game from The Guardian. I haven't been looking at the grid while chatting to you. Tut, but it doesn't matter because I can see the first number now. So let's begin. I won't bother to explain the rules of Sudoku. I will assume you know. If not, go to any Monday or the easy level games in a playlist that you can find from the front page of this whatever it is, YouTube thingamabob. Okay, so we have sevens. We have a 7 in that square. Let's try to see if we've got anything else. Well, okay, in this row here, we are lacking a 5. We've got 7, 4, 6, 2, and 1. We don't have 5, but I can clearly see the 5s blocking down in those 3 squares, so I will be able to place a 5 there. Oh, 5's up in the top now. I see now 5's across here and across here. Go up and up there, so we can also get ourselves a 5 there. It looks like we're one block. This block down here doesn't have a 5, and that's the last one, so that will be our final digit 5, and we must be able to get it. So there we are. 5s are out of the way. We can relax now. Okay, so still missing from this row is 3, 8 and 9, I believe. And I can see a 3 attacking this square, and I can see a 9 attacking the same square, so it then must be an 8. The 3 then obviously can't go here, so the 3 will be in that square, and the 9 will be here. Now the 9 blocks across here like this, that will give us a 9 in that square there. And we're left here with a 2 and a 4. So that means that this square here can't be 4 because 4 is one of these missing squares, and it can't be 6 because 6 is here. That means 4 and 6 will be down here. And so this will be the other number. I'm not sure what the other number is. Oh, it's a 1. There we are. So 3 blocks across here and 3 blocks down here, that would be a 3. And now we will need an 8 in this square. 8 blocks across here if you prefer. We can see it like that. Or you could just I worked it out by working out what was here before. Right, and what's left here? 1 and 2. We've got 2 blocking down here, so that will be our 2. This will be our 1. 2 blocks up here and 2 blocks down here, so that will be our 2. Right, now, do you agree that 1 is one of our missing digits up here? We don't yet have a 1 in this column, so it must appear in one of these 3 squares. So we can immediately see that 1 blocks over here, but when we see the 1 blocking up this column here, we'll notice that 1 has to be in one of these 2 squares. So, therefore, can't be here. So it's not here, it's not here, it must be there. Right, let's have another look around. When I say another, I mean a first look around, really. Okay, we have 3s across here and up there, so that will give us a 3 in that square there. We have 3s blocking up here and across here. That will give me a 3 there. 3 black back this way, I'm trying to say, and 3's there. That will put a 3 into that square. That was in fact the final 3, so 3 and 5 are done. What's happening with the 4s? How about the 6s then? Okay, we have 6 up here and across there. Okay, so we have 4 and 8 in this column blocking up here, so we know that these 2 squares must... Oh, it doesn't matter, I can work this out anyway. 4 and 8. I worked out something entirely pointless. Why did I do it? I don't know. Anyway, it's still pretty early for me. It's not early, but I woke up. I've just woken up, so that's my excuse. I worked out 4 and 8 are here, but so what? Okay, so the 9 blocking all the way up here and across here means that 9 has to be in one of these two squares. In other words, this square here can't be 9. And we have 9 as one of the numbers left in this column, so we know that the 9 must go there. And the 7 must be here. Right, 7 across here and across here. Here's our 7. Right, let's... is it worth doing this, I wonder? Yeah, it was, because 1 up here and 1 across here, so that means 1 is in one of these two squares across here. 1 blocks across here, blocks up here. That has to be a 1 then. Okay, our 2 blocking across here and blocking up here puts 2 into one of these two squares. So blocking up there, and blocking across here. So that's our 2 blocks across here. That gives us a 2 in that square. 2 blocking all the way down here puts a 2 here, and this will be a 4. Okay, we have 1 blocking up here and 1 across here, so that will give us a 1 there, 1 down, 1 up. That's the final digit, 1. We can get this because we know what's missing from here, don't we? Up here we're looking for 4, 8 and 9. 4, 8, 9, 1 in each column, so we can't say which is which, but we can say that this is not 4, 8 or 9 and therefore must be a 6. Six now blocking this square here. We need a 6 in this column, so we know that the 6 has to go there, and this digit down here will be a 4. Okay, making pretty good progress. I think there's 1 empty square here now, so we know what goes there, don't we? All we have to do is look and find and say it's a 4. And that means 4 blocks across here, so that will give us a 4 in that square. The missing digit here now is an 8. We also need to place an 8 there. We have 8 blocking down here and across here. That puts an 8 into that square. We have 8 across here, Up here, here's an 8, then 8's blocking all the way to the top. Give us an 8 there. Now I said 4 blocks up here previously, so 4 goes there, and the 9 is the last number to place there. Now when it comes to 9s, we have 9 blocking here, 9 blocking here, and 9 blocking here. So in this row, that must be where the 9 goes. And there's only one number left to get in this column, which is a 7. So 7 blocks down here and up here as well, so that's a 7 there. 7 across here, and down here. Is that? Yes, it was the final 7. Okay, not much more to go now. There's 1 missing digit from here. Oh, voice is disappearing. 6 will do it. We have 6 blocking across here and a 6 down here, so that gives us a 6 there. That's the final digit, 6. 1 number to complete this column. What You are a 9. So then we have 9 blocking across here. That puts a 9 down here. And the last number to place here is a 4. 4 blocks across here. That gives us a 4 there. Then 4 blocks back that way and puts a 4 into that square. We're left with just a 2 for these squares. And that's the end of the Guardian medium level game for Wednesday. Thank you. Hope to be back later with some other Sudoku. Bye-bye.